Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be going over my reflections of 2020 and also my goals and my vision board for 2021. I feel like this is a really good time to do this. One, obviously, because it is now the new year and we are in 2021, which is fantastic. Thank you, we survived 2020 somehow, but we did. But I feel like this is a really good time to do this video, especially for me, because a lot of people had a horrible 2020. I did as well. Hi, yep, that's me. And I feel like this is just like a really good time to reflect on what made 2020 so bad. Obviously, you have the outside environment that made it bad, but also like it's mainly about how you dealt with it and like how you responded to the outside things making things bad, if that makes sense. So Luca got me this book by Tyson Fury. It is called The Furious Method. I took the cover off because I thought this was really pretty, about like how he overcame mental health struggles and like how he has like transformed his life from being like in the lowest point of his life to now being at the highest in his life, like in only just a few years. So I thought it would be something really good for you, considering like 2020 was like a really big obstacle and like was really tough on your mental health. And I was like, that is so thoughtful. I like literally was crying when he was explaining it to me. I was like, wow.
Wasn't that obvious?
Already like only like 3 chapters into it, I just like am already starting to see things differently, and I think it's like already really helped me, which is really great. Just wanted to kind of throw that in there because this has already been really helpful for me in the past couple weeks. And thanks to Luca for thinking of me when he saw this in Tesco. So in it, he like really just talks about how like you actually can achieve your goals and like taking a goal from a wish to an actual goal. And I think that's something that I've really struggled with this past year specifically, because I felt like I couldn't achieve the goals that I had set for myself. Obviously, the outside environment factored into that. There were things that I could have done in myself to achieve these goals, but because I never put an action plan together and I never like fully understood what I needed to do to achieve those goals, they stayed as a wish. And like I don't want to like wish for things in my life. I want to actually work hard for the things that I want in life. So that's kind of where I'm at right now in my journey. That's a little bit of like the reflection that I have on 2020 and like how I am like starting to view things differently. So I've decided to make a vision board for 2021. Kind of got my ideas of like how to create it and like what I wanted on my vision board. So I actually started, I mean, you really can just write it on like a Word document. I actually created a like sticky note to put on my laptop. So I'll show you. Okay, so if you see right here, I did stickies on my home screen. So this is what I started out with. I wanted to be able to see my actual goals like all the time. So I put 2021 goals. So these goals on like the sticky note that I made, these right here, these are like my overall like big goals that are going to take a bit more not like effort, but like a bit more put into to be able to achieve these goals. And I'm not even like saying that if we don't do this, like I failed. It's more of like I want to see that these goals are there, and so that it's something that I'm constantly working towards, but it's not something that like is make or break. Like these are a bit more like I'm working towards in the future and in like the short-term future, if that makes sense. I'm gonna minimize these stickies so I'm always seeing my 2021 goals. And my background, as you can see, is my 2021 vision board. Well, I'm gonna say January 2021 vision board because I feel like this could potentially change. And I feel like that's something good to know. Like, you can change your goals and your vision throughout the year because, like, you change as a person, and it's obviously, like, very important to, like, know that, like, change is a good thing. I really need a coffee break. 1 second. It's also very important to know that like you don't have to actually achieve all of this in 1 year. You can put like an end date, like I want to like hit 2,000 subscribers by December next year. That's a great goal to have, and like you have a date that you're working towards it. But like if you don't reach 2,000 subscribers by December, if you're still working towards that goal, you're going to reach it eventually. So like it's not something where if you don't reach it by like your end date to be completely devastated and knock you down, because then you only take a couple more steps back, if that makes sense. Yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna walk through like my pictures and like what they mean to me and like what my goals are for 2021. I'm gonna start from the left hand corner, like up at the top, and then move that way, if that makes sense. So the first one is like money. Obviously, like with this past year being on furlough, like having a plethora of money at the end of the month is not an option. So I am manifesting that that's going to change for this next year. I want to be a bit more financially comfortable. The one below that is a record player. I like feel really attached to music, and it's something that has like really helped my mental health in this past year. So I'm not really sure what my goal is with this quite yet. I just know that like something with music is like really speaking to me, and yeah, so I'm not really sure about that yet. The one below that says a negative mind will never give you a positive life, and I think this like really speaks loudly to me because I find that it's so easy to just be so negative about things and like make it seem like you can't change it because that's just like how things are. But like if you're constantly negative, nothing positive is gonna like come your way, if that makes sense. Like you attract the energy and like the life that like you give off. So I think that's really important to remember. So in the next like column, I have a tan Prada bag. Girl. So for Luca's 25th birthday, I bought him a Prada wallet, and it was like the first like designer item that I had ever bought before. And I was like, you know what? I really want something for myself now. Like, I don't know. I just really want, yeah. So I really want to buy my first designer item this year, whatever that may be in the future. Below that is a picture that says breathe. Mom, Dad, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but I really want to get my first tattoo this year. Below that, it says, I am creating the life of my dreams. Like, girl, we are manifesting this. This right here is the Eiffel Tower at night. One, I kind of did it for the aesthetic because I have like a cute, like neutral and black situation going on, but also I really want to be able to travel. And then below that, it says, self-love isn't selfish, it's important. And I think that is always very important to remember. And then below that is another Prada picture. If you can't tell, I really, really want to be able to buy something designer. And then back up to the top, it says, when you focus on the good gets better. So that's kind of hand in hand with like the negative mindset. And then below that is something that is very exciting to me, and I don't know if it's like our reach, but it is actually for YouTube, and I would really like to hit 2,000 subscribers by next December, and I'm not even at 100, so I know that's like probably a crazy goal to have. I don't know if I'll be able to reach it, but you know what? I can see it happening. I can see it happening. I know what I need to do to get there. And below that, it says Scorpio. Luca is a Scorpio. I know, everyone, wrong. But Luca is a Scorpio, and I really want our relationship to keep growing and like keep moving forward and like being best friends like forever. So yeah, below that is like my dream house. I probably will not be able to afford that by the end of next year, because that is like in, I think that's in like Kensington and Chelsea, probably like in central London. And that's like a big house, but it is so stunning, and like every time we go into London, we walk down one of those streets, I'm like, I want to live in one of these houses. Like I need that in my life because they're so beautiful. Back at the top, it says Aquarius, and it's the star sign of the Aquarius. I am Aquarius, in case nobody knew. Below that, it says girl power. And then below that's a picture of Luke and I, because obviously I could never like not have any goals like without him. And then below that, I have the Instagram like icon, and I put 5,000 followers. That is a also that is another hefty goal that I have for myself. But to be fair, I feel like if you're gonna have a goal, you should make it outrageous, because like then like it makes it more exciting to like reach for. We'll see what happens. I got 12 months. Let's go. And then up at the top, I have this picture of this like lovely ocean scene, sunset situation. That is my dream honeymoon destination, and I am making sure that happens. It is happening. Like, I do not want to settle for anything else. Period. Below that is like a picture of a living room, so that is for potentially getting a new apartment. I'm speaking into existence, getting a new apartment. And below that, of course, there's a puppy. Oh, I want one so bad. I could literally cry anytime we talk about it. I get so emotional. I want one so bad. I feel like I was destined to be a dog mom. And then back up at the top in this last column is it's a Jaguar EPace. This is also a far-fetched goal. I really want to get an electric car. The UK is like going completely electric by like 2030, I think. But I really want to get an electric car now because I've realized like how much savings it is, like with fuel costs. It's like honestly insane. Below that it says you get what you work for, not what you wish for, which is kind of what I was talking about in the beginning of this video. You're not gonna achieve a goal by just wishing that you had all these things. You will only achieve a goal that you actually work towards. So that is what I'm doing with this whole mood board, is manifesting and putting in the work to make these things happen. And then below is the YSL logo, because, you know, still want to get something that is designer brand. So that is my 2021 mood board, vision board, and I put it as my laptop background because I use my laptop every day and I'll be able to see it every day. And I think this like really reflects everything that I'm going to be working towards this year. And I really hope that it, my 2021, a bit more like action plan achievable, if that makes sense. I hope that this was insightful to anyone. If you want to know how I made my vision board, let me know and I could do like a tutorial, because I had quite fun doing it. Here's to 2021. It's going to be so much better than 2020. I can already feel it. We're just going to have an amazing year, and we're going to keep healthy and keep positive, and we're going to grow overall as a person and make our dreams possible. So with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys have a lovely day, evening, or night, wherever you are, and I will see you later. Bye!